Welcome. My name is Peter Strong and I'm a professional online therapist offering online therapy via Skype for the treatment of anxiety, for depression, for working with obsession and compulsion, and also working with addictions. There are many advantages to online therapy. The first, of course, is convenience. It's just so much more convenient being able to have your therapy session from the comfort of your own home or office. So convenience is important because the more comfortable you feel, the better outcomes you'll have from your therapy sessions. Another advantage of online therapy is that you can access a therapist when living abroad, or if living in a rural area, or other place where it's difficult to find a local therapist to work with. And yet a third advantage of online therapy is that it gives you access to different kinds of therapy. Some people have tried talk therapy and are really looking for something that's perhaps more focused on changing the underlying cause of their anxiety or depression or addiction, rather than just talking about it. Talking, of course, is important. It's a way of discovering and uncovering hidden emotions, and as always, the more that you bring these emotions into awareness, the more that they're likely to change. But nevertheless, talking about an emotion does not necessarily change the underlying habitual process that creates that emotion. So many people are looking for alternatives to conventional talk therapy. And some of the best alternatives now are things like cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, or mindfulness therapy. I specialize in mindfulness therapy. I like this approach, and my clients see very good results with mindfulness therapy online. The focus is on changing the underlying cause of your emotional problems. And this mostly is around breaking free from those habits of reactive thinking that feed the anxiety or depression or other emotion. So that's certainly a very big part of mindfulness therapy, developing more awareness, conscious awareness of these patterns of reactive thinking. And the more aware you become of them, the easier it is to change them. But mindfulness therapy does much more than that. It actually looks at the underlying structure of the emotion itself. This very often involves looking at the underlying imagery of the emotion. Imagery is the natural language of emotion. That's why we dream in images, not thoughts or words so much. When we see how the imagery takes shape in the mind, we can then begin to make changes in that imagery. And as you change the imagery, you will change the emotion. So a large part of mindfulness therapy involves this investigation into the structure of the emotion itself, into looking at that imagery and then exploring changes in that imagery that resolve that emotion and help you change the emotion itself. So in any case, if you'd like to learn more about mindfulness therapy and the advantages of online therapy in general, please do visit my website, counselingtherapyonline.com, and send me an email, and then we can schedule an online therapy session for you. So please visit my website and email me. Thank you.